Hi everyone, I'm Cendril. Welcome to Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I wish I could say I was more excited for this, but this LP has been snake bit. It's not release day, it's the day after, and, a lot has gone wrong. A whole bunch of people have already watched the first episode, but the sound quality was so bad you couldn't hear me at all that I'm just going to redo it. So this is a redo, and I've already played, as you can see, 7 hours. And I'm redoing all of it because half of it was eaten by the Elgato. I just didn't record. And the other half of the sound quality was bad anyway because sound balance was just terrible. You couldn't hear me. The rest of the game, the sound balance was off too. Voices were kind of hard to hear over the music. It was really bad and not up to my standards. So I'm losing all the first views. And comments. Thank you all for commenting. Had a whole bunch of comments, a whole bunch of excitement for this LP. I hope all of you rewatch or at least watch episode 2 when we get to it. So I have quite a bit of knowledge of the game. I don't know everything. We're still kind of just at the beginning, even 7 hours in, and you'll see why once we get there. But I do have some knowledge, and I'm going to be redoing this. And maybe I'll make some different choices. Now, I'll have to go in and do the sound from the new game. So, the sound may blare at the beginning, and I apologize. But there's no way to get to the options from here. Which is really dumb. It's just such a terrible decision. There's no way for me to get to the options from here. So I'll have to change them once we get into the game. So sorry if I'm not completely bombastic and ready. I've had a terrible time with the start of this Let's Play. But we're gonna go. I play on normal classic. That's how I play Fire Emblem. And we're not gonna connect to online right now because I don't have my account connected online. And enjoy the opening cutscene.
recall the Red Canyon. You'll die. 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 You took everything that I loved. He's gone now, Mother.
Oh my. What could have brought you here? I wonder how you got in here.
So a very intensive beginning cutscene. Do you remember Red Canyon? And just stabs, like there's no mercy. Pure vengeance. With those die. A very crazy way to begin a Fire Emblem. Also, sweet move, disarming him. Like he had that really cool sword whip. I want one. Doing his best Ivy, and to wrap it around her sword. I thought she was going to get disarmed. No, she uses it to disarm them both, and then just goes hand to hand. Very cool.
It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
Yes. So male, female?
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
I should have shown female, sorry. I'm a ghost, I'm a demon, I'm a mortal. At this point, I'm a ghost. I've done this before.
I see.
As far as you know,
You must have a name of sorts. Go on.
There is the standard name, Blythe. I forget how you're supposed to pronounce it. Cendril.
Huh. I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
So, basically, what's your birthday? This is really neat because every month has a different moon name. So, starting from what would be January, month 1, Guardian Moon, Pegasus Moon, Lone Moon, Great Tree Moon, Heartstring Moon, Garland Moon, Blue Sea Moon, Verdant Rain Moon, Horsebow Moon, Worven Moon, Red Wolf Moon, and Ethereal Moon. I'm going to put in my actual birthday, which is April 3rd, or Great Tree Moon, the 3rd day. Day 3 of month 4. The Great Tree Moon.
Wow, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
How strange indeed.
It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is almost time to begin.
You have a nice nap.
Hey, time to wake up. Were you having that dream again?
Dreaming about a war? Dreaming about a young girl? About a war, because that was definitely the more crazy thing.
Massive armies clashing on a vast field, right? There hasn't been a battle like that in over 3 centuries. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
Oh, right. Of course. Of course.
Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
So have you ever seen the heart and the up arrow? One of the big things is relationships. That was said even in trailers and things like that. The relationships you're going to have with characters. So what I think is the up arrow is, oh, they like you more.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with a situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
I'm ready. Don't worry about that. Ready to balance sound. So I go a bit fast. I do apologize just because I've done this before. I'll try not to skip anything and give you the full experience like I did the first time. A skirmish at dawn, an inevitable encounter. Our prologue.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village. Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Select a unit, then move them next to an enemy. While your unit is next to an enemy, the command window will open. To attack, select attack, command, and choose a weapon. Fire Emblem. If you know nothing about Fire Emblem, welcome to the channel. Thanks for choosing my LP to watch. I hope you enjoy and have a lot of fun. Is a turn-based strategy game. That's always been the gameplay of Fire Emblem. Now, this Fire Emblem has a lot more going on, so we'll get to all that.
I will prevail.
You see, you move in squares. If we move next to an enemy, and go to attack, first we choose a weapon. This lady here has an iron axe. She's a noble. Here you get, I believe this is the combat window. I forget exactly what they call it here. But you can see might, which is how much damage you're going to do, and how much damage they're going to do back to you. Hit percentage, and critical chance percentage. So chance that you'll critically hit. So you see, we'll do 16, and he'll do 6 back to us. If we hit. And if he is. Okay, we both hit. Oh, right, I should do this now. Weapon durability. All weapons have durability. As you can see there, it's highlighted. Different weapons will have different stats of durability, but once a weapon's durability reaches 0, it breaks. You can fight with a broken weapon, which is different for this Fire Emblem. In most Fire Emblem games, weapons have durability, and in most Fire Emblem games, when the weapon breaks, it just disappears from your inventory. It's gone forever. It's not the case here. But might will be reduced, hit rate will be reduced, and enemies will make follow-up attacks more easily. What I think that means is that they'll double attack more easily, which is a thing you can do in Fire Emblem. Be careful with your weapons. You cannot repair them mid-battle. And now, as you can see, I can get into the menu, which is really crazy. So I'm going to mess with the sound. I believe I had it somewhere around here, I think was the balance. In fact, I have to do this every time for a new game, just stinks, but I believe it was here. This was about half, this was a little under, and that was under that. The voices are going to stay max because the voices are really soft when you compare it to everything else. But hopefully that will do. My apologies that things just haven't gone right. That's partially my fault. Speaking of me, I have the Commoner class. Those of common birth who must compensate for their lack of noble privilege with tenacity. The other people here are nobles. Leaders of highborn lineage, many nobles are descended from the 10 elites, heroes of old. And both classes, it says, can use some magic. Geralt here is a paladin. A steamed knight with a balance of high strength, defense, and resistance. This class can move again after taking certain actions. So a fancy unit. He has some skills. Blade Breaker. If a unit damages a foe, foe suffers -6 strength and defense for 1 turn after combat. I mean, that's pretty crazy. Here is the ability that lets them go again. Canto. Allows unit to move again after completing certain actions, if there is movement remaining. And I'm going to attribute that to the horse being able to do that. Keen Intuition grants 30 avoidance during combat with a foe of 2 or more spaces away. So if like somebody's trying to shoot him, for example, with a bow, hit avoidance +6 and crit avoidance +5 when using a lance. Speaking of bows, Claude here has a bow.
Stay focused.
We'll get to that.
That is that.
To use the battle menu, use the battle menu to create bookmark saves, view tutorial guides, and more. Once we've all gone, the enemies get to go. Claude here has a bow. Bows can attack from long range, although their hit rate is reduced as range increases. They are highly effective against flying units, which we don't see here at all. But when we get there, just keep in mind, bows are your friend against flying units.
Ready and willing. It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
I'll cut through. Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
Let's.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
Certain terrain will have effects on a unit occupying it. Forest, for instance, raise the unit's evasion and defense. Move your units to advantageous terrain and prepare to meet the enemy. So, Forest, for example, give +30 avoidance and 1 defense. The +30 avoidance is flat. What I mean by that is if they have a 87% chance to hit you normally, it will be 57 in the forest. You basically are cutting off 30 from their hit percentage. Extremely useful. This is some of the most powerful forest I've seen. Usually forest are 20 in 1 defense. So here they're really good. Now see, they'll all take a swing, but you'll have that extra avoidance. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to pull 1.
You have a strange aura about you. You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
Oh, don't worry, I will. So that red line shows that the enemy is going to swing at you. That they will move and swing at you. Now, bows typically shoot from 2 spaces away.
It's not luck, it's fate.
Can't reach now, that's okay.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
Forests are not the only type of terrain we'll encounter. Keep an eye out for others, such as thickets and hill tiles. Press the X button on an empty space to toggle information.
Let the lesson begin!
Oh!
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Whoop, that's a critical. That's the first critical
I
I've seen,
expect
actually.
no less.
No unit is critical yet. Let the lesson begin. I love that. That's awesome. So much for that enemy.
Should I have held back?
Hey, my first level up. Hey.
Another step forward.
Not bad. 1 HP, 1 dex, 1 speed, 1 resistance, and 1 charm. I still haven't fully understood the charm stat, but let me go over the other stats for you. HP is, of course, your hit points. Reaches 0, you're dead. Envy is movement, how many tiles you move in 1 turn. Strength, damage with physical attacks. Magic, damage with magic attacks. Dex is, I believe, evasion. Let me get out of this and we'll go over it.
This is a fine opportunity. It's the combat arts I taught you.
Combat arts. Combat arts are powerful techniques that use more weapon durability than usual. They do not typically allow for follow-up attacks. Units learn new combat arts when their weapon skill level goes up. There are no combat arts for reason or faith. Those skills grant magic instead. We'll get to those in a few episodes. Dex is hit rate and critical hits. Speed is avoidance. So hit rate, critical hits for Dex. Speed is how well you avoid attacks. Luck lowers risk of enemy critical hits, and it kind of bumps up all your stats a little bit. Like it ups hit a little bit. Avoidance a little bit. It typically has like a lot of just little effects on things. Defense reduces damage from physical attacks. Resistance reduces damage from magic attacks. And Charm raises Gambit's might, hit rate, and avoidance. I have no clue what Gambits are, so can't help you there. All 3 of our nobles here have an ability that gives them 1.2 times experience. Leicester's lineage is basically where they're from. Imperial lineage, and Royal lineage. It all does the same thing. They get 1.2 times experience, so they get a little more experience. As for me, if you've seen anything on the previews and stuff, you end up being a professor. That's the whole thing. And Professor's Guidance multiplies my XP by 1.2, but also anybody around me because I'm teaching them. So that's kind of cool. Everybody has a weapon that they're starting out with. Dimitri has a lance. Edelgard has an iron axe. Whether it's all iron, has an axe. Claude has a bow. And I have a sword, as you've seen. And Geralt here also has a lance. Vulnerary is an item that everybody starts with. You get 3 uses of it. It restores 10 HP. A useful tool, to be sure.
Damn! Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
So you can tell he's the boss. He has a fancy crest. He has the chevron, the 2 chevrons.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
Geralt moved a lot sooner this time than he did before. When you attack an enemy that is also in attack range of 1 or more of your other units, you will trigger a linked attack. During a linked attack, your void rate and hit rate are higher than normal. Link attacks between certain units will also raise might. Good use of link attacks is key to defeating powerful enemies. Linked attacks will also build support among the units involved. They become friends. You take steps to becoming friends. An item icon on an enemy indicates you'll get an item that is highlighted in green when the unit is defeated. So, for example, Kostas here, our boss for this map, will drop an iron axe. Ruffian class. Everyone knows this. Ruffian fights for fun and profit, carving out a dishonest living of brutish thuggery. And he is a thief. This common criminal lives for plunder and fights with dexterity and speed. That's myself advantage of the forest here.
Hey! You with the blank stare! Out of my way! Come!
Nope, sorry.
Yeah!
Oh, you got doubled. I'm way faster than you. Don't double you, though. I dodged the boss's attacks. I dodged the really important one. Hey, level 3.
We must all do our part.
I'm okay with that. +1 strength, defense, resistance, and charm. The strength and defense and resistance, really happy to see that. I'll take less damage. Alright, I'll take out the boss. And that'll be that. Actually, I'll let somebody else take out the boss. For X. All damaged. You shoot this thief.
Sorry, but victory is mine.
I think I'll give it to Dimitri. you need to be standing. Okay, that should still work. Hope you hit.
Failure is not an option.
Combat arts. Now you see, combat arts use a lot of weapon durability, but you do a lot more damage, have higher hit rate. They can have a few different effects from what I've seen so far. I haven't seen a lot of combat arts. This Tempest Lance takes 5 weapon durability, but it gives plus 8 might, plus 10 hit. A powerful lance attack. The Iron Lance has 30 durability to start with. And we've already used one. Well, let's say you have a full Iron Lance. That's 6 swings using that ability, and that's it. This will go through your weapons really fast. I think it's a really cool way to balance weapon durability with powerful skills. Weapon durability has always been a thing in Fire Emblem, like I've said. Well, almost always been a thing with Fire Emblem. But you get a lot of uses out of weapons. I mean, 30 swings with a weapon, I mean, that's a lot. But now, I think it's a cool way to use weapon durability. It's like, hey, you have this really powerful attack, but your weapon has to pay for it. I think it's neat. We do not need to worry about that here. Don't worry, we'll see those weapon skills soon enough.
I'm gonna kill you where you stand.
Level up for Dimitri because he killed the boss.
I'm getting stronger. I can feel it.
You got strength. 1 strength, 1 magic, which he had, which was pretty low anyway, and 1 charm. There's our Iron Axe.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool.
Oh, you're really light.
Well, it's fine. After all, if you
Sound-wise.
don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Of course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the Beginning.
Oh, well, that was very light, cutscene-wise. Yeah, see? Wow.
Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that?
What are you talking about?
I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name?
I mean, you did forget your own name.
Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
I'm no child.
Such arrogance. You look the part, but are you truly an adult? You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl.
Honestly, cutscene got me there. Can't put that one on me.
Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
You don't know that. I have vulneraries. He couldn't take me in one hit. Sure, the axe would have buried in my back, but I had enough HP for it. Sorry, I don't care for her sass, like, at all. You stopped time? I guess I'll say thank you.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all.
Oh, woo.
Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
You don't even know how you did it! What will happen when time resumes? I want you to think about it.
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do?
I don't know, you're being pretty rude right now if you ask me. Keep time frozen until I'm safe. It'll be... because that's how it'll work. I'll just stay here and wait to die after losing 6 hours of gameplay. I kind of feel that way. But no, why don't you turn back the hands of time and I won't die by cutscene.
Of course. I must turn back the hands of time. Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome.
I don't care for you,
I
selfish.
cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time.
Yeah, I would have actually protected myself the first time, but again...
Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Honestly, you don't even know what you're saying. Oh, it has some stuff there that you can like actually read. As support of all, let's see, living beings. I didn't notice that the first time. It is over the mothers of something. Heaven and follow something. The goddess always live. Fancy magic, and thanks for, I guess, saving me. But I really don't care for her sass. Alright, let's try this again.
Hey, over here!
Man, now the cutscenes are really soft compared to everything else.
Hey,
Ugh.
did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students.
A little late.
Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
Ugh, why him? Stage complete. Yay, MVP! With not bad levels. So that's cool.
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages!
And it jumps right in. But I'm going to end this first episode here. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a lot of fun. We'll see what this is about. They called him Captain Gerald. We'll see what that's about as well. It's gonna be tough for replaying all of this, to be honest. But I hope you'll join me for the ride. And again, my apologies for things not starting off well. And now I don't know what I'm going to do about the cutscenes because they're really soft. Just a pain with the sound in this game. Anyway, until the next episode, if you enjoyed, please do like the video and leave a comment what you think at the beginning. We have I mean, really just scratched the surface. From what honestly, I've experienced, this game has a lot of different moving parts. And again, you'll see in the next few episodes what I mean by that. Episodes will go up once a day, but I'm going to put up a few here at the beginning to kind of catch up to where we would have been. Again, thank you for watching. I'm Cendril. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.